All right, looks like we are live. So let me thank everybody who's tuning in out there. My name is Rich Melton, and thanks for looking at the Kansas City Networking Connection. Kansas City's Networking Connection. Get that right. Boy, that's a mouthful. Anyway, who came up with that name? Anyway, and I'm here with Larry Schneider, and we're going to talk a little bit about things. And before we get into too much, I have a disclaimer here. So let me read this off, and please pay attention at home. For the record, we are not, nor will we ever be giving legal, investment, or health advice on this channel. Our opinions are our own, and if you need those services, you should seek competent advisors in those fields. This information is presented for entertainment purposes only. You have been warned. Now, the whole basis behind this group was the idea that Zig Ziglar says you can have everything you want in life. If you, let me get this right. Sorry, I guess people decided to call me right now. Spam even. Probably selling me a warranty of some kind. But anyway, Zig Ziglar says you can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. And that's my goal in this group. We're going to help as many people get what they want as we can. And we're going to start with Larry tonight. So, Larry, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Fantastic. Thanks for having me on, Rich.
You bet.
I'm Larry Schneider. I'm out of Olathe, Kansas here, and our company's Miracles with Water, the Kangan Water Company, and we educate people how to eliminate the toxic chemicals out of your drinking waters and off the groceries you eat on a daily basis. You know, we're so chemicalized, and we help people eliminate the toxic chemicals so you can have better health. Pretty simple.
Awesome. So now, my first question is, how'd you get into this? Because this is not like your normal thing, right? So I mean, this is pretty specialized and unique, and it's an awesome product that you have. So how did that all happen?
Well, back in 2008, at that point, I owned 3 companies. I owned a car body shop, I owned an auction service, and I had a painting and remodeling business going. And I had several crews running. There happened to be a lunch and networking group there at Panera Bread off in Mission on 83rd and Mission, and we went to it, and the guy comes in and tells me he gives alkalized water away for health, and I was looking for time freedom. You know, running 3 businesses, I'd start at 5 in the morning, and I wouldn't end up until 1 or 2 the next morning. I was on the go, and I was looking for time freedom, and I knew everybody had water, so, and I check everything out. I checked it out. Naturally, water's water. Didn't believe it. Went over the next night and drank 4 or 5 glasses of it, and I felt it. So I bought a machine, and 2 weeks later, I sold all 3 businesses, and here I am today.
Here you are. So I do want to take a minute to. Do you want to tell everybody how we met? Because this is a fun story.
I'm going to let you start that off.
Okay,
you were the one shooting at me.
Yes, right. So Larry and I both volunteered for the Johnson County Sheriff's Department. Larry volunteers a lot more than I did, but they needed an active shooter. And so naturally, my name came up. They said, we're going to do some training. We want somebody to be outrageous and loud and shoot people. So Larry was forced to be stuck with me. It was all day, wasn't it?
Yep, it was all day.
And I got to shoot him multiple times, and I was very good at it. So I probably was the best ever, I'll be honest with you. You know, when I do things, I take it to the next level. You know, that's just the only way to do it. So it was a lot of fun, and that's how we met. So a whole day together, and then now he's stuck with me on all this other stuff. So, but it was a good time. And Larry is like a networking machine. If you want to learn how to network, Larry is probably the guy that I know that networks with more people all around the world than I've ever seen. So I want to give you mad props for that, because you kind of,
thank you.
It is amazing the people that you network with and the things and the places you get to people you talk to. So, anyway, back to our questions, because that's what I need to focus on this instead of, otherwise we'll be talking about me shooting you the whole night. So, so how we got into how this started, and then how long have you been doing the water stuff?
June of 2008.
Wow.
Yeah.
So quite a while.
Yeah.
And how much has that industry changed? Because I mean, I know used to be bottled water was the real cool thing, and now it seems bottled water, everybody's running away from it. You know.
Well, just for us, you know, it's amazing how things change. You know, as far as our marketing, we had a 4.5 hour DVD when I started. And
Oh,
now
yeah.
we've got websites and we got videos and all that down to 2 and 3 minutes. So it's, it's changed tremendously that way. But, it's just, now it's just real simple. You drink water, I want to educate you what you're drinking.
Yeah.
99% of people out there don't realize the chemicals that we're taking in on a daily basis. And most of them are shocked when you show them what's coming off of it. So
I know a lot of the areas that in like especially Kansas City and all. I mean, hard water is an issue. How does that machine work with hard water? I know that's not my standard question, but it's kind of specific to you.
well, it goes through a filter, and then alkaline. Your tap water is alkaline. That's a
Right.
chemical change. This makes alkalized water, and electricity changes it. So it breaks the water molecules apart. The non-organic goes down the drain, and we get the good stuff. So
Oh,
I
okay.
keep it really simple. I don't keep it very high tech. It's just the machine works fantastic for all the different non-organic products that we
Awesome.
have in it.
So when you got started doing this, what was the biggest issue that happened when you're like, it was there? What was there one, and what was it?
Again, it's everybody's different. Something that I notice, and I don't make medical claims because we're all acidic different. After 4 days, my arthritis was gone like I never had it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I don't make medical claims.
Right.
When you eliminate the toxic chemicals, your body can actually heal itself.
Right. That makes sense. Well, and I know that's true about, a lot of stuff with people take vitamins or whatever. I mean, it's amazing how, your body reacts to this stuff. So,
I wasn't looking for the health side of it when I got involved. I was looking for the business side of it, and I
uh-huh.
was looking for time freedom. So, with my businesses, I was stuck in Johnson County. Now we're all over the globe. So that's I was looking for time freedom. Um, so the health, when you put this technology into use, your health changes.
Awesome. So and I know this is one of those questions I try to ask everybody because it is crucial. Did anybody tell you it wouldn't work?
Oh yeah, I get that all the time. Even
Yeah.
today, I'm
Yeah. And,
crazy.
and, and, and how did you handle that? I mean, what was the driving force to keep you motivated in that? Because I think that's what, there's a lot of people out there who, I know it's hard to believe, but in our circles who don't want us to be more successful than them. So
Yeah,
no matter what they said, man, I can turn this into gold right here. They're going to go, man, that won't ever work
yeah.
because they don't want you to be more successful. So how did you overcome that?
That's the way I've always lived my life, trial and error.
Yeah.
Everything I've learned in the body shop and oxygen field, I've done it on myself, and I don't listen to anybody
Yeah.
else. I figure it out.
Yeah.
It's just that I've always been that way. If you don't like it, say that's fine. If you don't believe me,
Right.
that's fine too.
Now, did you, I know this is kind of a silly question, but if you can, do you love what you do now?
Oh, absolutely.
I
Yeah,
thought so.
yeah. I hate to say I don't have a job. It's
Uh-huh.
just today we sit down and just how can we help you today?
Right. So
People.
if a person was interested in doing that, I mean, they get a hold of you, but what's the basis behind, like if they wanted to do something like you're doing, and then what is it like if you were had the option to do it a different way, would you do it or would you do it the way you kind of found it?
Oh, there's endless ways to do it. So,
Yeah.
to me, I don't pitch my business all the time. It's how can I serve you? We tell people every day of the week, find something that you love to do and go do a lot of it. You can make
Right.
money with anything, and it's this. I love it because it's water. Everybody has it, and I can add massive value to everybody that drinks it. So,
Yeah.
I love that aspect of it.
And
And like you said, there's ups and downs.
yeah.
I get people telling me that I'm absolutely crazy, and that's fine. Stay with what you're doing, deal with what you're dealing. That's fine.
Yeah, I
You
think
know,
that's everybody who starts something, it doesn't matter if you, whatever it is. I mean, you're going to have people that tell you that this is not going to work. It's not crazy. And you've got to kind of step away and overcome that. Otherwise, I mean, you listen to those people, they are not helping.
If I would have listened to people say it can't be done, I wouldn't do 99% of what I've done.
I'd agree with you. I'm the same way. I mean, I can't tell you how many different businesses I've had people go, oh, that won't work. Like the holster company. I mean, I had to invent everything for that product and product line. And people are like, man, that's a lot of work. Yeah, but man, it was awesome. And, I have this thing that I can say, man, look what I did, and that's what I love about it. So I don't get it too much anymore. And I bet you don't either when people say that'll never work because I've done so many things.
Yeah. I still get it, everybody's stuck on the med side of it.
Yeah.
So they all think you're crazy.
Sure.
This doesn't fix this, can't do all that. So
society is that way.
Yeah.
What do you need help with now? So if somebody's out there watching and they're going, I kind of like Larry, what would you need from them to help you in your business day to day or whatever? Is there anything?
Our mission is just educate people. I tell everybody to go to miracleswithwater.com and watch the videos. Educate yourself about the chemicals that you're taking in on a daily basis. And see if it's something that, if you're concerned about it, we can fix it.
Right. That's good advice. I mean, that's the thing. We want everybody to do their own research, and I don't care what it is. I mean, it's good advice no matter what we're talking about. So, and do you have or did you have a mentor when you started doing this?
I'm really big in personal development. So I find, I chase all Tony Robbins, Les Brown, Todd Falcone, all of them. I got hours and hours of YouTube stuff on them, and I chase their Facebook lives and all that. So I'm around that almost as much as I network.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think that networking, a mentor is something huge. If you can have somebody just kind of standing over you, and it doesn't necessarily have to be you can self-police a lot, but I think it's huge to have that mentor, or at least having somebody in your ear going, hey, you need to be doing this stuff, not playing Call of Duty all day long. Mm-hmm. So, and
I've got several coaches.
Yeah, right. So, and then how did you find the ones that, like weren't on YouTube? Is there just referral stuff or?
Yeah, I'm just communicating back and forth with them.
Sure.
And meeting with them and, doing the conversations, what can you do for me?
Right.
It's to me, it's about finding somebody that's been there, did that instead of wannabes. There's a lot of coaches out there that want to be the Tony Robbins and stuff.
I agree. You got to really double check on your the sources on those folks. So, and then before I forget, if you guys are out there watching, be sure to like and share and subscribe on all the different platforms we're broadcasting on. Larry's information is in the description of the video here. But Larry, why don't you tell everybody how they can get a hold of you while we're on the video, and then if they have other questions, they can get on the description and look at it.
The fastest way to get with me, I think, is just connect with me on LinkedIn, and that's Larryschneiderkc is my profile, and same way with Facebook. Connect with me on LinkedIn. Be happy to. I open my network up to everybody, so connect with me. Let's do a one-on-one and see how we can help.
Yeah, and if you're looking to get into different networking groups, Larry, he has a ton of them where people, and he's very open with, hey, look, you can come in here and just don't do one of those drive-by, drop all your crap off and leave, though. He wants interactive people on his groups no different than I do. It doesn't do any good to just have people randomly post things that are for sale, or we don't want that. We want people who are going to be active and participate in these things and grow on a personal level and a business level. So,
absolutely.
Any final thoughts, Larry, before we cut it off for today?
No, just, I tell everybody, go out there and be your best, and let's help as many people as we can. That's what it's all about. Networking, just conversation.
I think that's a great plan. And I think more people are going to start embracing this as things start to happen. And I mean, it's not who you know, it's who you know, or, I think that's how it goes. It's who you knows. Mm-hmm. It's something, but it's kind of 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon with networking, right?
Yeah. You're 6 people away from knowing everybody on the planet. And And that's to me is really cool.
Yep. So, well, anyway, thank you very much for your time, Larry. I appreciate you making time for me today and everybody else. And anyway, if you guys have any questions, be sure to reach out to Larry, find his groups and all that fun stuff. And then we'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot, guys, and have a great day.
Thank you.